4th of July. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some really delicious DIY treats that you guys can have at your 4th of July barbecue, and also some DIY decor. Of course, everything is really simple and affordable because that's how I like to get down when it comes to DIYs. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get started. Okay guys, I'm going to start off the video by making the Firecracker Rice Krispie Treats. Just follow the instructions in the back of the box of your Kellogg's Rice Krispies, and it's really easy to make this, guys. You pretty much just melt butter, 3 tablespoons or a whole thing of butter if you want, and then a whole bag of marshmallows. Once it's completely melted, you want to add 6 cups of Rice Krispie cereal into the saucepan and turn off the heat and just start by mixing everything. Now this process is really quick, guys, because they start to dry really quickly, like settle really fast. So you have to work really quickly, get someone to help you. So what I'm going to do is just take a wooden spoon and a spatula and sort of align my Rice Krispie goodies here in a line, trying to form sort of like a cylinder, but it's going to come out more like a rectangle. And then I'm going to start to shape the bottom of the Rice Krispie on this one into a little point so it can take the shape of a firecracker. Now you want to take some cookie sticks or lollipop sticks, you can find these at Michael's as well, and just start to twist the stick down the middle in the bottom of the Rice Krispie treat, and then just press the Rice Krispie together so it's nice and secure and it's not going to move anywhere once it hardens. Next, you want to take chocolate melts in red, white, and blue, and I'm going to use this to paint the tip of the firecracker. This is actually a really easy step. You can also dip them. What I'm going to do is actually just sort of brush this on, paint this on, and of course just alternate between red, white, and blue. So now this is the fun element of these firecrackers, guys. What I'm doing is just taking Pop Rocks, you can find them at Party City, and just start to drizzle them right on top of the melted chocolate. To add more color, I'm also taking the melted chocolate, and with this spoon I'm going to dip it, pick up some product, and just start to go back and forth over the Rice Krispie treats. And I'm going to do this with the blue, and then with the red, and then I'm going to switch it to the white. So once you're done, you just want to set these aside on parchment paper and just let them settle so they can harden and just be nice and stiff so you can actually eat these like lollipops and so they don't drip over. But this is the final look. These are so fun and so delicious. The next treat that we're making is a Brownie Berry Cake. It's very simple to make. You just bake the brownie batter into a circular pan, and then when you get it out, you cool it off. And then what I'm doing is just taking vanilla frosting and just lightly frosting the top. You don't want to do too much because of course you don't want it to be super sweet. So I'm just going to cover the top layer with some vanilla frosting. Next, you want to take fresh strawberries and cut them either into slices or little wedges like I'm doing here. And the first thing you want to do is just start by placing them around the outside edge of the brownie. And then in the center, I'm going to start by placing some raspberries. And then I'm going to fill the remaining part with blueberries. And here we have the final berry brownie cake. Very delicious and so easy to make, right? Now it's time to move on to something really refreshing. This is the berry mint lemonade. Who doesn't love lemonade, guys, especially when it's really hot outside? So what I'm doing is just taking 1 cup of sugar, mixing it with 1 cup of water in a saucepan, and then add some mint leaves into this. This is really going to give it that minty flavor. So what you want to do is just mix everything together on medium heat. Let that boil and let the sugar turn into syrup inside the saucepan. So just mix it up. So once the leaves start to boil with the liquid, now it's time to drain it into a blender. At this point, all of the flavor from the mint leaves is extracted, and this liquid is so minty, it's gonna be so fresh. So now I'm going to take my leftover berries. I have raspberries, the strawberries, and the blueberries. This is about 1.5 cups. And I'm going to add these into the blender as well and just blend it into a smoothie. And then I'm going to pour about 1 cup of this mixture into my pitcher. I did make more of this, but you only need about 1 cup. And then you want to add 1/2 cup of either limes or lemons. I'm using lemons in this case. And then finish it off by adding a few cups of water. I have about 7 cups of water because that's all that fits into my little pitcher. And now to garnish it, I'm just going to use the large mint leaves and just add a few of them on top. And now for the fun part, I'm taking some strawberry Pop Rocks and placing these onto a plate. I'm going to spread them out, and then I'm going to take the cups that I'll be serving people's lemonade in and just wet the rim with the lemon. And just start by moving the cup onto the Pop Rocks so they can stick. And there you have it. So when people take a drink, it's gonna have that effect that the Pop Rocks give you. So when you're ready to serve, just take a wooden spoon and just start by mixing everything and then just pour it into a cup of ice. And just to garnish the cup a little bit more, I'm just taking a star cookie cutter and just cutting out some stars on some watermelons. And just take the cookie cutter, take it throughout, pop them out, and then just make a little cut in the center of the star and just place it onto the cup. Now for some fun DIY decor, I'm going to start off by making some centerpieces. What I'm doing is just taking a bag of pebbles that I picked up at Michael's. You can find them in different sizes, but I'm going to lay them out on newspaper outside. Make sure you do this outside because we're going to spray paint them. So I'm going to take a section of red, white, and blue. This is spray paint. You can also find this at your local craft store. And I'm just going to start by spray painting the pebbles in red and then in white and of course in blue, whatever colors you choose. Also, just remember to coat them lightly and they don't have to be completely covered. I know this was an issue for me because I was like, how am I going to turn every single little pebble? But when I ended up putting them into the little containers that I placed them inside of, even though some of them weren't completely covered in white paint, it actually worked out perfectly fine. It still looked really nice. Once the pebbles are completely dry, guys, this is going to take maybe about 4 hours for the pebbles to dry. I placed them into some glass containers. I already had mine from previous use. I actually used to put my makeup brushes inside of them. Anyways, so what I'm doing now is just taking these flower bundles that I got from Michael's as well and just taking some wire cutters and start by cutting the flowers and also removing the leaves. Next, I'm just going to take some flowers and start by placing them inside in between the rocks in the glass container. I thought it looked really nice if I did blue pebbles with the blue flowers, but you can definitely alternate or switch it around or do like the 3 colors in each. But I actually thought this looked really nice. And now for the actual table, all I have here is just a regular foldable outside ugly plastic table. I covered it with a white mantle that I got really inexpensive at Walmart. And then I took some large blue ribbon, actually this is medium size, blue ribbon, I laid it out just as you see it, and also some red ribbon, and this represents the flag. So if you choose to go a little bit more fancy, you can either wrap the silverware or the plastic utensils work just as fine and just do it with paper napkins. But I actually found these amazing napkins at World Market, handmade, gorgeous. So what I do is just place the utensils inside, and I also have this little star little thingy, I don't even know what it's called, but I bought it for about $1 at Michael's, placed it in the center, and then wrapped it with some twine. But this is basically the whole layout, guys. I have some on the right hand corner. I have grilled cheese sandwiches that I cut out into a star, and I also have a garland that I got at World Market along with some red, white, and blue chips that are also from World Market. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out today's video. If you get a chance, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I can't wait to see you guys on my next video. Until next time, and have a great one. Bye.